You know what I've liked is just the kind of day in, day out kind of mentality we've had. Felt like I didn't see anybody get real, totally excited, going crazy. Like, I think they understand where we're at in the season and just the day in, day out of it. I like our offense continues to kind of keep putting up good at bats. Starting pitching is kind of getting where we want it to go. And so it's right now things kind of going where we want them to go.
Do you think that's just because you have a lot of veterans in the room who've been through the highs and lows of so many seasons before?
Well, I don't know. I think if you have too many veterans, your club gets stale. If you have enough, the mixture seems to be pretty good right now. Things are going good. I mean, it's a lot of different faces, and things are going good. So, you never know. But you just like the way they're going about their business, approaching the at bats. Everything right now. Guys off the bench. I mean, we see today. Brandon gives us, big outing, gets that big double play with Tulo. We kind of Scott Van Slyke off the bench, getting the late start. JT swinging the bat. Howie kind of keeps thundering. We just kind of keep going, and so you're getting contributions from your whole roster, and that's what's kind of nice.
17 home runs in the first 12 games leads the National League. You surprised?
I guess I'd have to say yes. I never really worry about home runs if we're hitting them or not hitting them. But they are nice, obviously. But we thought we'd have a little bit of a grinded out offense where guys would, battle for their bats and make the guy fight for their outs. And we're having that. And I think part of that, ends up being good things happen. So I am a little surprised with that kind of power, though.
Go ahead, Tim. How satisfying is it that the big question marks coming in were the run production and the bullpen that you're doing?
Well, it feels good right now. Obviously, we had a long season, and so with this game, you stay humble and you keep working because it turns around in a day, and next thing you know, you're going the wrong direction. So, obviously, pleased with our production offensively, the bats, and pleased with the way the bullpen's thrown the ball, and kind of leave it there. That it's good. We know we're capable, so now we just got to keep going.
I'm surprised by the power. Is that more because, hey, it's just a lot of home runs in 2 weeks and it's just 2 weeks, or is it personnel wasn't really designed to do power offense as much as it is, like you said, grind it out deep at bat?
Well, I mean, you never know. You don't know exactly what you're going to get. You don't know you're going to get 2 homers from Alex off the bench. Slikey's got, is it 1 or 2 off the bench? 1, I think. Jock's got a couple. Dre's hit 1. So we've kind of gotten production, from, exactly. Gonzo hits 5 in 3 days. So, I mean, it's been a little bit out of the norm. But, again, I think when you grind out at bats, you have good at bats, you get yourself a good pitch to hit, good things happen.
Brandon had his best outing of the season today. Was that something that he did differently this time out, or was it maybe AJ catching him, or what did you see?
I like to give credit to the pitcher, making pitches. I mean, but also with the catcher, I think, both guys. We really look at both guys as one. The game plan is going to be the game plan, no matter who's catching. One catcher doesn't have a game plan, another catcher has another one. It's going to be the same. But Brandon obviously had got a couple of wins, given up some runs. His stuff's been really good, and today he was able to put, keep the stuff, pitch really well, and not give up the runs. So, I had to say Brandon was good.
Did you notice something specifically different in Brandon in the start that wasn't there the first 2?
Not necessarily. The stuff's been good both times, and sometimes maybe just a matter of getting comfortable and getting settled in a little bit. But obviously I haven't gone and look at every pitch, like Rick would do. But I would bet he's making less mistakes. The home runs he gave up in the last time out, we felt like we're ballsy, wanted to go one place and they end up somewhere else, and that's not really him. He's more you can locate, and so when you don't, a lot of times you pay.
Adrian Gonzalez, 13 game hit streak ends today, but Talk about his performance this season and how it's different from last season. What he's doing differently.
You know, it's not a whole lot different from last season. I think it's a lot very similar to last year. Just kind of again, day in, day out guy that just keeps doing his thing. Obviously, it was a little funny day. You know, he ended 5 of our innings for us. But you know, he's just been tremendous as far as his consistency and the way he goes about it. You know, he's just really good. He knows what he's doing. He knows what the other guy's trying to do. He has an understanding of all of it, and he's just really good.
He reads the pitchers well.
Yeah, he does an outstanding. He's a guy that studies. Anybody understands what he's looking at, and he understands what he does and what he wants to do. So he doesn't ever walk up there really without some type of game plan.
Thoughts going into the week with a nice day off and then place you love to play at?
No, it's a fun park actually, and you know, obviously the rivalry. You just get ready to play. At this point in the year, you know, they just keep coming. Take the day off. You know, our bullpen's got some rest. You know, who knows if we'll need it or not, but just get ready to play.
Between Uribe, Crawford, and Puig, how available were those guys today?
Uribe was fine, 100% fine. Puig, I would have been able to double switch if I had to. I didn't want to. Would have, you know, he got ready to pinch hit. Carl probably would have been my least likely guy today.
Do you have any idea who you're looking at for Thursday yet? Thursday start? Or is it still kind of in the air?
Oh no, you're talking about the third day there. No, we haven't made a decision on that yet.
You seem a little hesitant to put too much stock in all the offense at this point, ups and downs and all. Bullpen pitched really well on the homestand. Do you put a lot of stock in that, or do you just kind of take it for what it's worth at this point?
You know, I like everything about it. I don't want to downplay, but I also I just know there's so much baseball to be played, and I just want our guys to continue to keep working and keep getting ready to play games and play with a sense of urgency that every game is an important game, and we just go from there. But obviously I was confident that everybody talked about we didn't think we were going to have our offense wasn't going to be the same type of offense. But I was pretty confident in spring training, looking at the lineup up and down, knowing that we were going to be able to kind of string at bats together. And then seeing all the young arms in spring training, there was a bunch of good choices, you know, and a lot of tough choices. But you never know how that's going to work out, if that's going to be different when we get to the season. But it's been good. So I can't say it's like a total shocker that our guys are getting outs.
Could you have challenged the out call against Jock? He was called out for running out of the baseline.
No, I don't think that's challengeable. That's a discretion, umpire's discretion or judgment.
What was the discussion there after that?
We just, you know, I just want to make sure that he thought he tagged him. One guy said all he was watching was the tag. The other guy said he's seen it. And if he doesn't try to tag him, then he's not out of the line. So make sure he tried to tag him. They're not going to change it.